My name is G. Karthik. I am studying 8th class. First of all, respected principal of the school, M. Shekhar sir, and correspondent of the school, Kanjan sir, and also all respected staff teachers, my dear brothers and sisters. Once again, a pleasant good morning to all. Today, my chance to present a topic in front of you. My topic is about one of the great scientists who played a key role in our society. He was an physicist, French officer, and one of the great engineer. He was none other than the great scientist Charles Augustin de Coulomb. Charles Augustin de Coulomb also played a vital role in our society as a French officer, engineer, and making in our society as a great physicist. And let's know about his discoveries, inventions, and what he described in our country. The Charles Augustin de Coulomb was discoverer of the eponymous. Eponymous is nothing but the present society we are calling it as a Coulomb's law. In the older period, it's known as a eponymous. And after that, let's know about his descriptions. Charles Augustin de Coulomb was described about the mainly electrostatic force attraction and repulsion. How the electrostatic force attracts and how it repels. What is known as the electrostatic force? Such type of things are known by our great scientists. The electrostatic force is nothing but the force which exerts by the attraction of the opposite charges and repulsion of the similar charges. When they are attracting, which force is exert? When they are repulsing, which force is exert? By this way, which force is exerting by the attraction and repulsion, that is known as the electrostatic force. And after that, he also did important work and projects on the friction. We know that which was against the motion and relative motion, which is totally opposite to the motion, that is known as the friction. He also did important work on this, and along with that, he also did important work on the earth pressure formation. What is known as the earth pressure and how it is forms are known by our scientists. And after that, he later developed the half much of the science of soil mechanics. And after that, in the year of 1880, he received one of the great honor in the 1880. We know that the SI unit of the electricity is the Coulomb. The word Coulomb is given to honor to in the year of 1880. The Charles Augustin de added the word Coulomb, given honor to him in this year. And let's know about his lifestyle and biography. Charles Augustin de Coulomb was born on 14th June 1836. He was born on that. On the Charles Augustin de Coulomb was born in Angoulême, Angamos country, France, to Henry Coulomb. And Henry Coulomb is the father of the Charles Augustin de Coulomb. And after is of Charles Augustin de Coulomb, father Henry Coulomb was also one of the great prominent person in society because of he was an inspector of the Royal Demesne and is originally from the Montpellier and Catherine Badget. He is from originally inspector. He also one of the great person in the society. And after that, Charles Augustin de Coulomb was baptized at the Paris Church of the Montpellier. He is baptized from that in the Paris Church, and his family is moved to the one certain time in the Paris for the growing of the economically and developed economically and financially setbacks. They moved to the Paris in his childhood, and his studies are included in the College of the Mazarin. His studies include philosophy, language and literacy. He received a good quality of the education in the mainly mathematics, astronomy, chemistry and botany. He mainly focused on the subjects on this concept, Charles Augustin de Coulomb. After that, his father Henry Coulomb is suffered some type of diseases and along with the financial problems. For this reason, Henry Coulomb is left the Paris and went to the Montpellier. After the gone to Montpellier, he passed the exams, and along with he submitted the first publication to the Society of the Sciences in the Montpellier. After he submitted, he went again back to the Paris for the sake of to pass the exams for the École Royale du Génie des Mezers in the year of 1860. And you know about his graduation, how he passed away his graduation. The Charles Augustin de Coulomb was completed and he graduated in the year of 1761. After he graduated in the year of 1761, he joined in the French army as an engineer with the rank of the lieutenant. He joined in the French army as an engineer, and after the joining the French army, he took up the variety of the after later 20 years after next he took up the different types of variety of the position, and he posted a variety of location where he involves in engineering, the engineering of the structural and the engineering of the fortification, the engineering of the soil mechanics and engineering it took up the place. And the engineering post was posted in the February 1764. It took up the place in engineering as an in the Fortinifique in West Indies. After that he suffered with so many other problems in that year. In Fortinifique in the West Indies, he taken until the year of 1774 to complete his engineering post in the first engineering post. After that he suffered the so many other diseases in the 3 years in the Fortinifique, and mainly haven't any rest to his life when he doing the first post chart. And he returned from the France. After that return to France, he began to write an important work on the application of the mechanics, and he published his first work to the Académie des Sciences in the year of 1773 in the Paris. Also in 1779 in the year of 1779 he published and presented his first investigation of the laws of friction, simple mechanics, and after that, which was followed by 20 years later, after he followed the memoir of the fluid resistance. And let's know about it. We have discussed about it just now about the Coulomb's law. And the Coulomb's law is nothing but he discovered of an inverse relationship of the force between the electric charges and squares as much like the magnetic poles. This was named as a Coulomb's law. In an older period, it's known as a eponymous. Now the present period we know it's calling as a Coulomb's law. And after that, let's know about the Coulomb's legacy. Coulomb leaves a legacy as a pioneer in the field of the geotechnical engineering as the contribution of the written in the wall design. After that, his name 72 times are inscribed on the Eiffel Tower. By this way, we can understand that how he contributed in the science and how he contributed from his country and what type of discoveries, what inventions it done for his country. We can understand clearly because of 72 times are inscribed his name on the Eiffel Tower in the Paris. And let's know about his researches on the memoirs in the year of 1784. He did so many researches on the mainly memoir in the 1784, and after that in the year of 1785, first he reported of 3 reports on the basis of the electricity and magnetism. First one is the premier memoir, next second memoir, third one is the Troisième memoir. So 3 memoirs were inscribed on the collection of memoirs. He written one of the book that known as the collection of memoirs in the year of 1785. After that, when he going to describe about the one type of memoir, he states that, sir, I electricite atli magnetism. Because of here adding the electricite and magnetism, because of his the memoirs on the basis of the electricity and magnetism. So for this reason he had that, sir, I electricite and magnetism. First we know about the premier memoir. Premier memoir is nothing but the memoir which describes about the how to construct and how to use an electric balance or torsion balance. This is about the premier memoir. It is on the page of the 574. It is in the book of the collection of memoir. Next second memoir is nothing but it describes about the law of attraction and repulsion of the electric charges and the magnetism. It describes about the second memoir. It is on the page of 579. Next Troisième memoir is nothing but the quantity of the electric body is isolated body losses in their charge in a certain time is losses by the reason of the less humidity air and along with the support of the less or more from the idioelectric. It is about the Troisième memoir. And after this memoirs he also written from 1786 to 1789. Between this year some types of reports he presented in the collection of memoirs. First one is the Contraire memoir. Contraire memoir is nothing but in the year of 1786 he published it. Next second is the Cinquième memoir in the year of 1787. Next after the Cinquième memoir there is a Sixtième memoir in the year of 1788. After Septième memoir in the year of 1789. It is the last Septième memoir on the basis of the magnetism, the last Septième memoir. And after that the Coulomb explained about the laws of attraction and repulsion of the magnetism and electricity, but from this he explained about it, but he did not explain it about the what is the relationship between the magnetism and electricity. He explained about the only what is the laws of attraction of the magnetism and electricity, but it did not explain about the relationship what contained between them two phenomena. And after that he thought that the attraction and repulsion of the magnetism and electricity due to the mainly the fluids, with the different kinds of fluids they contain. He actually thought about this, and after he made a significant contributions and very well about this tribology. After in the 18th century he named as a 23 men of tribology. By this way we can understand that how much he contributed to the tribology and what is the significant role in the tribology. We can easily understand about that his contributions on the mainly is a tribology. And let's you know about the contribution of the earth pressure theory. The earth pressure theory is nothing but knowing about the earth and how the pressure acts on the earth. Let's you know about it. He made a groundbreaking theory understanding about the earth pressure theory. Because of in the earth pressure theory, what type of presentations are there and what is the laws of earth pressure theory, let's you know about it. He is fractional as the geotechnical engineering in 1775, and after that he included some types of laws in his mainly the geotechnical engineering. First one is the shear resistance law, next active and passive earth pressure, the failure angles, after that critical height, wall friction and drainage. In this mainly key things in the earth pressure theory. First one is the shear resistance law. Is the resistance of formulated in the soil, it is about the shear resistance law. And after that wall friction. Wall friction is nothing but is the first person to construct the wall friction is the mainly to reduce the lateral earth pressure. Next active and passive earth pressure is mainly to control the pressure limits, and along with controlling the pressure limits he also known about the what is the pressure exerts under the soil. It's explained about the active and passive earth pressure. Next critical height, it's mainly to measure to water the vertical soil banks. And drainage is nothing but when the proper drainage is flowing down, the additional force which stops it, that is known as the drainage. And these are the main key things in the earth pressure theory along with the so many types of laws. And at last my conclusion is, nowadays the people are believing the superstitions. They are not believing the science. Before we are going to know about believing the science, first we know what is the science. Science is nothing but which is proved, evidence based process is the science, and which is synthetically and which is proved in front of us, that is known as the science. All of you believe in science. I want to say some types of blind believings of such type of wide worlds, some types of superstitions. In Brazil they believe that walking under the ladder is one of the superstition, and Australians believe that the breaking of the mirror is one of the superstitions. In some areas one superstition is the one lucky, and another area is the only one superstition is unlucky. Only one superstition lucky and unlucky in the different types of areas. But I'll take example for this. The Chinese people believe that number 9 is unlucky, and Japanese people believe that number 9 is lucky. That type of things going in around the world. That's why mainly the superstitions makes us reduce the development. Mainly it causes the stopping of the development in our society. This is content. This explains about that. All of you believe the science, go in a science, and all of you live in a science. Thank you for giving this great opportunity to me.
Clap continuously. 2 minutes. Clap.